streamed or?
We're back.
Oh, we're back, Coach. 38 seconds to the start of the game.
MDY-ADM 613.
MDY 8, ADM 16,
613.
ADM 63.
Yeah, I don't need to write the second now because I'm back, but I probably will need it. I don't know.
Don't update the Facebook status MDY ADM 16.
We're live. Okay, you're good.
Oh, we're back live here at the Magen David Coliseum.
That's because of me, right?
What?
Thank you. I left that stuff over there.
Who? All right.
What's the hold up?
I don't know. Maybe officials?
Oh, it's early. I think they're supposed to start at maybe 8:45.
9 o'clock, maybe.
Al Baduseri, in my opinion, the greatest Magen David player in.
The greatest Magen David player
In yeshiva history, in Magen David history.
You're kidding me. That's a lot
In my
of things that
opinion.
he's got to
Go ahead.
live up to.
He's won a championship in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and 10th grade, and 11th grade. And he should have been.
Well, not 11th grade. He's in 11th grade
11th grade
now.
now, right? Well, it's a foregone. They already printed out the trophies.
Is he Halabi or Shami?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think he might be Shami.
I think so. I think so.
Is he the greatest Shami player in the community ever? The greatest?
Good question.
Possibly. If he's Shami, the Southpaw speedster. We got to step it up with your Gave. Not my Gave, not his Gave, but your Gave. Ladies and gentlemen.
So you want to talk about last game or not?
Oh yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Magen David YD JV basketball game. Magen David ran away with it in the second half, 44-28. What do you think was some of the keys to the game to Magen David picking up after being down by 1 in the first half?
What are the keys? What do you mean?
Like, why the turnaround of events? You guys were playing well. You're up 16-15 going into the third quarter. You know, confident. What happened that it all fell apart?
Just offensively, we can't score. I know you have a saying about scoring, lack of scoring. Don't you have a saying about a warehouse or something like that?
Well, I mean, you do have scoring issues, and not to, whatever. I don't know what we're waiting here for, but it seemed like you guys couldn't score in a whorehouse with a fistful of 50s.
We are live.
We are live. Sorry.
Focusing on Coach Helwani, Coach Dweck,
Coach Helwani,
and Coach Frank.
It's like the spiritual leader of Magen David.
Who's the Knicks?
Brother Love, Father Love. Well, like Greg Anthony.
Yes.
There's Coach Estes giving last-minute instructions as Coach Dweck and Coach Dweck and Dweck.
Yes.
Correct? Dweck, of course, the author of the bestseller Chesed Boomerang, about doing kindness and doing good deeds for other people. Chesed Boomerang.
Doesn't he have a famous brother-in-law?
Not only that, he does have a famous brother-in-law, Ira Label Horowitz, who's also, incidentally, another brother-in-law to another Dweck, the great A.B. Dweck.
Wow, really?
Yeah, who's regarded as the community's greatest basketball player. And he's Halabi. That's why we said is Noseri and Shami or Halabi. Well, Noseri's just a winner. He just knows how to win games. It's as simple as that.
Yes.
And
as a sophomore, he should have been MVP of the finals.
I don't know who the MVP of the finals was. But,
Michael Nacken.
Who?
Michael Nacken.
Now, Magen David is coming off a half the tournament win where Nacken made that three-pointer against Heschel and Coach Pickman to carry them.
Isn't that Coach Katz's hero?
Coach Katz's hero is Pickman. Because he always plays man-to-man defense. But Pickman happened to be playing zone. What? Do you know any of these guys here, Coach? So anyways, Magen David, after a blown out Rambam in the championship of the half the tournament, they played a lot of games.
Well, Anteby, his father's David Anteby.
Which Anteby?
Number 13.
Oh, 13? Oh, that's David Anteby's son.
Yes.
So he comes from good basketball stock, David Anteby. He's also Uncle Zool, correct?
Yes.
Uncle Zul, the lefty.
Yes.
And let's not forget, maybe his uncle is a Hazan also.
That's true.
Does he have the Hazanut skills like his uncle?
Good question.
Well, I mean, if he could be a Hazan and a basketball player like his father, does he? Yeah, he seems like he's got that baseline jumper like his father. He plays that Sean Elliott kind of soft style game. You know.
What's the spread out? Michael Natkin's out. The spread was 15.
Michael Natkin is out. Michael Natkin, the MVP of the Scott Satron tournament, and possibly a candidate for league MVP. He made a big-time shot to win the game against Heschel, so he's possibly the league MVP. And according to Danny and the lines makers, the spread was 14.5 with Natkin. The line shot up to 15, 16,
Right.
16 as more money was flowing on Magen David's side. But with Michael Natkin out with a concussion, is it?
Yes.
Concussion protocol. I mean, this is a big shift there. This is a big opportunity for YD. Now, I'll tell you, Coach, I spoke to Coach Dweck prior to the game, and he...
Spike or...
Morris, I'm sorry. A lot of Dweck's here, but I spoke to Coach Morris, the former coach of Magen David, and he invoked the Bible, and he said to me one line, that's it. He goes, remember what the Amalekites did to you on your way to Israel. Never to forget. So after a 79-42 drubbing by Magen David at the half the tournament, you know, these guys have long memories. And I'll tell you much, I spoke to Jaime also. He's got a long memory and he knows what's going on.
Oh, I remember the last time I actually coached Jaime. He took, I think, 2 shots in that game.
Well, he was deferring to other players for possibly better shots. And, you know, Jaime's got to step up. That's what great players do. I mean, he stepped up against Shadam the other night.
Speaking of Shadam, congratulations to Coach Sandusky on a Tier 2, 7th place, Tier 2 championship.
Well, congratulations, Coach Ann Sandusky, 7th place at the half the tournament, Tier 2.
What would you do with the Tier 2 championship trophy?
I'd probably just, you know, I mean, in proper protocol, probably just dispose of it in the garbage. I mean, it's pointless, it's useless, Coach.
But the Sanduskys took Shadam from no wins.
That is true. Jan Sandusky came. It was a dead-end situation. They told me you cannot win in Shadam.
Who said you can't win Shadam?
That's what the pundit said. You can't win here.
Oh, I thought it was a specific coach.
No, YDE was winning. YDE was beating them up. Was stealing their players. The basketball program was resurrected by Jan Sandusky, and now to be taken over to the next generation by Corey Sandusky. As you're focusing.
Wait. You're saying Jen is retiring?
I'm not saying that.
Oh, that's right. Oh, be careful. You already started trouble with one coach. Oh, look who's here. Oh, once again.
And YDE's all-time leader in missed layups, Okafor, man, the great Okafor. Please focus on his man
in
here.
4 games played.
He should have been on this team here, Okafor. He's a difference maker, Okafor. He's a shot blocker.
Special guest for the
Absolutely, Okafor. You come back here and you tell us you're important about this game here. And again, YDE starting out with Zafrani, Jaime, Alfax.
I think the game was scheduled for 9 o'clock, and that's why the ref came. He came 15 minutes early, but still.
Oh, okay. The game is scheduled for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
I'm sorry for my voice. I was trying to scream today.
Now, do you think that coaches who don't normally wear yarmulkes in everyday life should be wearing yarmulkes on the sideline?
Yes, 100%.
Why?
If you're Jewish, yes. Why when they go to the kotel?
Separation, because you're going to a holy place. And there's the tip. Magen David wins the tip. And we got Cohen, number 21, Cohen. Puts it out there. YD in their zone. Cohen kicks it out. Kicks it out to Nusseri. Nusseri back to Cohen. Nusseri in the corner. Gets it back. Magen David showing good patience there. Gets it inside.
He's a good player,
shovels it in there. Jajadi, back to Nusseri. Shot fake. These guys move the ball really well, Magen David. Baseline again will kill you every time. And second shots also. Let's see if YD can win that hustle ball. And Jaime comes up with it. And he gives it to Toby. Toby gets it out to Jaime. Jaime's got to look to shoot, look to be aggressive. Alfax, back to Toby. Inside to Moshe Lani. Lani shot pass fake. Dribbles across to Alfax. He's always looking to shoot. Toby to Jaime. Jaime from the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Jajadi. Jajadi, the former YDE standout for about 7 minutes. Gets it up to Cohen. Cohen to the corner. lot of lefties here. Nasseri gets it out to Cohen, back to the corner to, I don't know who that is, but back to Nasseri. Coach, what do you like here so far?
Well, you know they play for Spike because they move the ball very well.
Oh, absolutely. Excellent ball movement. Inside, he traveled, but he got away with it. Cohen kicks it out. Nasseri not even looking to shoot yet. 6:26 left. There has not been any baskets yet. Bijou. Here comes Nasseri. Kicks it out. Great patience by Magen David. Nasseri penetrates, kicks it out to Bijou. Back to Cohen. A lot of touches. Everybody's touching the ball against the zone. Feeds the post. Who's at 32? Number 32 takes it up. I did not get his name there, but we will get in a second. Jajadi.
Ajadi, good play. He was actually in YDE for like 4 days as a freshman. Came to practice.
Gets it out to Bijou. Bijou back to Jajadi. Jajadi squares up nicely to lefty. A lot of lefties here. Gets it out to Nasseri. Nasseri not even looking to shoot yet.
He's facilitated nice
Oh, did not look off. And an excellent steal by Jaime. A lot of patience being displayed here. Jaime and Magen David in their zone. Now, what would you do here as a coach here? Would you just hold the ball here? Just attack.
Play yeshiva ball?
Yeah, kind of yeshiva ballish. Kicks it out. Jaime inching in and kicking out again. He's got to look opposite to Kukoc. He got to overload the left side here now. Get it to Kukoc. Kukoc got hit. No foul call. That is off North Carolina. I thought Kukoc got fouled over there.
He did.
But the ref not looking to call it. Maybe the second half of the doubleheader, man. They just want to go home.
No, they changed referees.
Oh, they changed officials.
Yeah, they used
still
that.
wanna go.
They used to.
Coach, if I was refereeing this game, I would not call any fouls either. I'd want to go home too.
To your beautiful wife, congratulations again.
Thank you, Coach.
A year and a half.
Anyways, as I said,
by the way, I've never seen you happier.
Alfax gets it at the Jaime. Jaime in the open court. Oh, excellent job. Cannot finish. And Tebby gets the rebound, gets it out to go in. And here we have some movement. Jajadi penetrates. He got fouled, takes it up strong. Number 32, Ray Jajadi, shooting 2. Well, back to Coach Morris Dweck.
The one that just says retiring.
I'm not sure if that, I'm not confirming or denying it. But, it's on the ground. I thought it was shooting foul.
Wow.
So, Nasseri being checked by Lottie.
Omaha.
Still no scoring. No score here, 4:30, almost halfway through the first quarter. Gets it out. Cohen gets it out to Nasseri.
See zones.
Nasseri, yeah. No. Cohen for 3, no good. Nice. And YD corrals the board here. Shouting out instructions. Toby kicks it out to Lottie. Lottie back to Toby. Good ball movement by YD to Jaime. Kukoc has got to give him a better target. Jaime over dribbling, leaves his feet. Alfax for 3. Bam!
It's automatic.
Alfax, a great shooter.
He is.
Excellent spot up shooter. And Spike not happy with the way that defense was. YDE 3, Magen David nothing.
Villanova beats St. John's 76-71.
Rajani, nothing but air from 3.
Villanova beats St. John's.
Villanova beats St. John's.
Number 24th seed St. John's. Yeah.
That's their first ranking in how long? Jaime's got to find Kukoc there.
Swing it. Extra
Toby
pass.
Lottie, he may have left his pivot.
3 seconds.
Dr. Toby forces. I don't like that. Oh! I didn't like that shot, but now I like it. 6-0 YDE. Look at Coach Spike. He's calm. He's collected. Relaxed. He knows he knows what he has.
He's like Phil Jackson.
Yeah, kind of. Phil Jackson of state. I got to tell you about Coach Dweck. Morris Dweck, I mean. Cohen for 3, no good. And Toby, the littlest guy in the floor, comes up with the rebound. Gets it out to Kukoc. Kukoc in the long stride. Lottie, good shot fake. Baseline jump, no good.
Yeah. The air conditioner is on, I think.
Yeah. There's no Seri. Seri's looking to defer. I don't know if he's looking inside to Bijou. Goes inside. Good block by Kukoc. And 6-0 here. What is going on here? Magen David looks sluggish in their own gym. I'll tell you something. They have a long memory. Oh, inside. Good pass by Kukoc. Great rotation by Bijou. At 8-0 here. And YDE's excited here. Are we going to see an early timeout by Coach Spike or no?
No.
8-0 here.
He's missing his best player, so
Well,
he's
that's
calm.
still no excuse. I'm sure he still wants to win the game.
Oh, of course.
Let's not forget, Magen beat YD 79-42
Get
just
outta
last
here.
week. I told you, that's why I spoke to Morris Dweck. And there's the early timeout. 9-0 YD, 2:25 left in the first half. In the first quarter, 30-second timeout. So Morris Dweck was telling me he was going to tell these guys,
That is retiring, or no?
forget about the retirement. He was telling, we remember what they did to us, man. 30 points. I mean, these guys they took some pride in themselves. They're pressuring them. And these guys have to take some pride in themselves down 30. And they're coming out and they responded in a positive way, man. I mean, Morris Dweck has been here for 17 years. Some of those banners there up there, Coach, are because of Morris Dweck.
Let's try to find them. Let's see. I think they moved those banners to the downstairs gym.
Oh, there's the downstairs gym?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
I mean, he's coached here for 17 years before abruptly being removed, not even asked to step down. However, YDE's looking really, really sharp here in the first quarter. 2:22 left in the first quarter. It's YDE 9, Magen David 0.
I think they moved his banners downstairs. I don't see them, unconfirmed, but
They possibly did. And Cohen is back. Let's see if Nusseri. Oh, is Nusseri out of the game?
maybe he's sick.
Oh, possibly. It's a possibility. Baraka back to Cohen.
This could get ugly.
Well, without Nusseri and Natkins.
Oh yes, he is. He's leaving the he's leaving the court.
Something must have happened to him. This is the second Magen David player to get injured. Dejani traveled, but goes baseline.
Offense.
Good finish, but
Ooh.
can't finish. Oh, what a tip in by
They
Dejani.
mentioned in half he's an excellent guard rebounder for a guard.
Ooh.
Jajadi.
Oh, he looks like a big guy. He's looks like about 6'1". He's long, he's lanky, he's aggressive.
But do you want to play?
Oh, Roddy with the turnover. No, look.
Do you want to go to President Trump's briefing or no?
We will not be going to President Trump's briefing, as it's being covered by all the major networks here. But we will update you on what President Trump has to say. Obviously, something about immigration reform and border patrol. YD moving it, 3-ball, side pocket. Yeah.
Now I will say this: if they lose this game, YD with that Magen David's two best players, it will be what's the word I'm looking for?
Tantamount to. What would this be like? Would this be like Virginia shot? Oh, another turnover. Outside. So Magen David coming back. Bijou holds up wisely, gives it out to Baraka.
Finish quarters. Finish quarters.
That's what
The
the
start of the
coach-
quarter is 2 minutes. The beginning of the quarter, 2 minutes. The end of the quarter, and that's what we're going to do. The third quarter, we just played horrible.
They did not
We're
finish
sorry, too
quarter.
far away.
It's 9-5.
Nissim, could you go to YouTube to see if you hear us, just to make sure?
Gives it out.
Baseline.
Baseline,
Oh,
gives it
Chava.
up.
39 seconds left. 39.
Magen David with a very short bench, only 6 players there. As Natkins moves out. Well, we hope this kid in the series is okay. I don't know what happened.
Oh, thank you, Joe. They hear us. We're good.
Okay. 25 seconds left. YD 9, Magen David 5. I mean, won't this be upset like this? Hold it for 1.
Even 9-5. I mean, it's just when you have a chance to put them away, you put them away.
Oh, 100%, man. Now let's get it out to Kukoc. Alfax.
Give him the ball. Give it right back. Kick it out to Alpha.
Good
Oh, nice
pass to
pass.
Jaime. Jaime takes it. 11-5.
Oh.
Toby almost comes up with it.
Ooh.
Would that have counted, Coach?
Huh?
Would that have counted?
No.
Oh,
I
after the
think so.
bunch.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right, would have counted. After 1, YD surprisingly is up 11-5. But Nusseri's been out of the game and Natkins been out of the game.
It's like Spike's taking it easy. Like, see, you know what? Let me take my 2 best players out. Let's see if we can still beat them.
You think so? But YD. Well, hey, YD is no Otis Spunkmeyer tournament entries here. YD's
Now, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, Coach.
Do you think Tamir Goodman was better than Ed Cota?
Not even close. Ridiculous. I mean, that's like blasphemy, heresy. How could you say that a guy that averaged 4 points and 3 assists at Towson, and if Coach Katz is listening, I mean, we've discussed this with a lot of people.
What are the odds of him listening to this?
Probably 0. I mean, he's seen enough bad basketball in his life, and this is amongst the worst basketball that I'll ever see. But Ed Cotto is a 4-year starter for North Carolina, coach. 4-year starter, I want to remind everybody. Led the nation in assists, I think, 2 years. A EuroLeague All-Star. I mean, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Impossible.
Let's see, Albert Nusserian focused on him.
Nusseri is... something must have
He's
happened.
moving to the end of the bench.
Oh, he looks like he hurt his shoulder. He's wearing an ice pack on his shoulder. And we'll see if we get some confirmed injury. Kukoc, trying to sneak it into Kakac. Couldn't do it. Baraka, 3 balls, side pocket, and Kebby, just like his father. And here comes Alfax in the open court. Being chased down, he got it fouled. Excellent finish by Alfax. He's like a chamois assassin, Alfax, man. Unbelievable.
Well, if Spike does win this game, they will put a monument up in front of the school for him. You're right. If they can't beat him with that, they're 2 top players. Oh, Mishaine, are you Shami or Halabi?
Get out of here. This kid is Shami, man. This kid is Shami. Don't lie. You're Shami. Cohen, 13-5, 7:30 left there in the second quarter.
And they don't go deep. He only usually plays 7 guys.
Who, Spike?
Yeah.
Baraka shot fake. Gets it out. Baraka back to push shot 3, no good. And good rebound by Mishania. Mishania, tough kid, man.
I'm going to say right now, this game is over.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh boy. Just as you said that, Mishani turns over the ball with the miscommunication. And Baraka traveled, but no, can't finish.
Like I said.
Oh boy. So you're calling this game, coach?
There's no chance. Who's going to score?
No Natkin, no Nusseri.
They're very good role players, but they're 2 top guys.
Off the inbounds play. This is going to be a tough game for Magen David. Baraka, Heidi just picks it off. Oh, that's like reading a kindergarten book, man. Alfax back to Jaime. Jaime to Alfax. Mishania to Kukoc. Kukoc, 4-3. No good. Oh, Kakac with the hustle. Good hustle by Kakac. No relation to former Israeli standout Oded Kakac. At one time, he was supposed to play Clemson, Oded Kakac. Alfax. Instant offense, Alfax. That's what they call him. He's like Vinnie Johnson, the microwave. Calling for the ball. Inside, forces that pass.
Kukoc not doing much to get that ball.
Yeah. Remember, man. Oh, good finish.
He's great. I love her. He's just a fantastic ball player.
Oh, man. Tijani.
Yeah.
Great finish. Let's see, man. Somebody's got to step up for YDE here. Mishania in the corner. To Katash. Inside to Jaime. Jaime with a good pass. Good feed by Katash. And Spike's upset with the defensive rotation. 15-7, 5:58 left in the second quarter. It's going to be really tough for Magen David to win this game. Baraka. Oh, off the knee of Mishania. He's a very active Mishania. Very, very. He's got like those soccer feet, kind of like the Middle Eastern soccer feet. He's active, moves his feet well, plays hard on every play, Mishania.
Was that?
Who are you looking for, coach? Oh, careful, man. What happened?
Coach Sandusky is at the game.
Coach Sandusky.
Maybe get a head-tie interview.
Oh, absolutely. We'll speak to him about what happened. He'll talk to us about his Erasmus days. Baraka,
And what do you think he slept with the Tier 2 championship trophy?
We'll find out about that. Oh, Kukoc with the ring.
Oh, Kukoc.
Is he going to throw it down, Kukoc?
Oh, no.
Ran that break like crap. Mishania for 3. Ooh, in and out.
He has no follow through.
And no.
He short arms it.
And Kakac with the hustle.
Listen, I'll put it this way. If Spike wins this game, he is a better coach than James Sandusky. All right, I'll put it.
Boy.
Okay, I'll go.
It's going out in the limb there,
Yes,
coach.
yes.
That's big time words. It's going out in the limb. Tijani again trying to squeeze through.
He went back to the left. He had a riding layup.
Yeah. Can he finish with his right?
Yes, he can.
Tijani
Yeah.
a shot fake. To Kukoc,
Kukoc.
short jump. In.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, he's got great touch. Spike really upset with the defensive rotation. And Nasseri's got his jersey off. He might be coming back into the game. Will this be a Willis Reed moment, Coach?
Nope, false alarm.
What? He's got his shirt off.
Oh, what a move. What a move.
Dipsy Doodle, man, the lefty.
What a move.
And he's single-handedly keeping Magen David in this game.
At the end of the game, I'm going to keep the camera on the handshake, like Bill Belichick.
Oh, yes. That's very important. That's what, Coach, I saw that you taught your kids, win, lose, you get on the line, you shake your
Oh, I
hand.
didn't teach him that. I teach him to foul.
Oh.
Foul when a freaking guy has...
To set a good example, man.
Oh, thank you.
Coach
It's all about Mitos. That's all it is.
Coach Sandusky inside Kukoc to Jaime. Jaime shot fake.
Now he's got to take it in.
He got to leave his feet. Kicks it out to Mishania. Mishania to Kukoc. Kukoc got hit. No call. He wanted a call. And Jajadi again. Penetrating, and he carried the ball. That is an unlikely call in Yeshiva League. And here comes Daniel LaRusso, Coach. Daniel LaRusso is going to fight, man. After an injury, Nasseri is back, and Coach Daniel LaRusso is going to fight.
All right.
Nasseri is back. Kukoc inside. He should have taken that up. Katash, an ill-advised shot. Oy vey. That's not the shot you want coming out.
That was a good try, though. A good try.
Eurostep. Ooh, he couldn't finish. Already making an impact. Man, I'm telling you, man, this kid is quick. It's not the shot. Kukoc had it inside there.
Do you like this keep up, by the way, or not? Does it fit?
Absolutely. Great yarmulke, Coach. You look like the hilltop youth. You look like you live in Kfar Tapuach. Nasseri makes the first. 4:04 left in the second
Is it
quarter.
going to be a moment of silence for Moshe Aarons or no?
There will not be a moment of silence for Moshe Aarons. Moshe Aarons, perhaps Israel's greatest statesman, passed away this week in '93. Inside, Kukoc got hit again, but he finishes. Right. That will be good on his YouTube highlight reel for Kukoc. Let's see if they extend out to Nasseri and just leave Cohen alone. Inside to Jajadi. Jajadi back to Cohen. The southpaw for three. Yes. Good shot. And the wide there. There comes the pressure.
Plenty of time.
Oh, they hit. Gets it inside. Katash. Finish it. Way to beat the press. Good job there. The first rule of pressure. Don't panic, Coach. Correct?
Yes.
That's what you teach your kids, not to panic.
Yes.
Coach Frank animated to extend the defense. Let's see if YD talks to them. Nasseri back to Cohen. Cohen back to Nasseri. Not even looking to shoot yet. Gets it out to Antebi. Back to Nasseri. Open look for three.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I tell you.
You know that he's going to shoot the ball. Why is he
Look
inside?
at go over the top. All right, good ball.
It looks like Trump might need a
Time out
timeout.
if he scores.
Inside, no. And Magen David had hustle in there, man. Johnny to Antebi. Antebi the Hazan. No. He looked more like the Antebi the Hazan. Inside, a lot of contact.
They're letting him play.
Yeah, I like the way the game's going. Antebi looked like the Hazan there, more like his uncle than his father. Kukoc for three. Shot fake. That's going to go on Kukoc's YouTube highlight reel. Great look there, man.
How long is that highlight reel going to be?
That's it, man. Kukoc did his share. They got to focus in on Nasseri and make sure no open looks there. They got to get out there. Cohen again for three. Man. These guys could just light it up there. It might be. And Morris Luck is livid.
Wow.
If you can focus
When you have him,
on
go for the kill. When you have him down, I want to take a moment to refer Shalema for Ray. She hasn't been feeling well.
For Ray who?
YouTube, Ray, Mother Ray.
Oh, Mother Ray, she's okay?
Yeah. She's
Underneath the weather?
very underneath the weather.
Oh, Ray, we wish you a speedy recovery and get well soon.
Yes.
Coach Esses, this is Coach Esses getting tape
Oh, let's see.
as he's the trainer. He might be the assistant coach last trainer. Taping up
Zyke was the best at
the tape.
taping people up.
Ron Zajkowski, former minor league catcher.
I want to try to get Coach Sansevsky. Let me get focus on the Tier 2 champion.
Tier 2 champion, Coach Jan Sandusky. The Les Robinson of yeshiva coaching. And here comes the pressure. This looks like
Looked up.
Oh, he's got Kukoc there. Kukoc with the touch pass to Marcellani with the finish. And that goes into the highlight reel. He's got his hands open. Let's see if they get out of that zone now. Magen with 2 straight 3-pointers. Three 3-pointers, I mean, by Cohen 2 and 1 by Noseri.
I think Coach Frank's the defensive coordinator.
Oh, he is? Jajadi traveled there, but he looks to make a lot of contact. He creates a lot of contact, Jajadi. And I agree with the ref. A good no call over there. It's created the contact.
The important question, who did Coach Shawani get to do the book?
Coach Halwani looking very concerned. And Coach Rueck shouting out instructions. It is 26-19, 138. Like, oh, jeez. Horrible play.
Nice play.
Mishania leaving his feet.
Oh.
Gets it out to Kataj. Gets it out to Jaime in the open court. Jaime in the open court stops. He got hit. They're letting him play, man. And here comes Noseri. The Shami Sass gets stopped by Mishania. This is a Halabi Shami matchup, coach. Cohen, 26-21, YD. A baseline again.
Good.
Wadi with the good board. Gets it out to Jaime, and Mishania will slow things down. Coach Spike is visibly upset here by the lack of foul calls here. Mishania and Jaime almost forced to run into each other. Eliyahu Cohen in there. And they're holding up for 1 as he backs it up there. And Magen with the 3-2 zone will just sit back on it and not extend.
Okay, imagine if there was a shot clock. Who's running the shot clock?
I don't know.
And who knows what to do?
Thank God. Kukoc directing to get back to Jaime. They can work a nice high-low here between Kukoc and Lottie, but Jajadi's coming to attack Kukoc. You know? Lottie in the baseline. Mishania is still holding for 1. Why are you showing good discipline here, man?
By the way, we might have to go to a different stream if my battery runs out.
Why? Can you
I'm down to 20%. So, but not now.
Here they go. Jaime.
Oh, foul.
Checked by being checked. Lottie shot fake. Back there, Mishani, who forces up a 3. Not the shot they wanted. And Teddy from way downtown, no good. To close out the half. Not a good possession there, coach. 26-21, Magen David.
Could you get Coach Sandusky over there in the gray sweatshirt? With the gray hair.
As YD's coming over.
Do you think you want to ask Coach Dweck for a quick interview?
What?
Coach Dweck?
Coach Dweck, a couple of words for no. Coach Dweck.
He's the Popovich of the Yeshiva League.
Maybe Coach Halwani for a quick view.
Yeah, there's his garbage.
What? There's Okafor. We're going to get Coach Sandusky here. Coach Halwani, you got a minute for us, man. You got a minute for us here, Coach? After the half, Coach Halwani.
I'll go get Coach Sandusky.
Okay, I'll talk to Okafor while we're waiting. Okafor, what do you like here so far in the first half?
You're kicking ass.
Kicking ass? I would say hardly kicking ass.
This is the first time YD is going to be Magen since I don't know how long.
This is like the Mashiach.
Yeah, basically.
Coming like that. It's 26-21. This kid, that Nakin is out.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why they're winning right now.
And Noseri played sparingly.
Yeah, I'm going to come back, Coach.
Okay, come back. We got Coach Sandusky in the booth. The legend.
Tier 2 champion, Coach Sandusky.
Wise guy.
You can just hold that coach there. We got the legendary Coach Sandusky from Erasmus Hall, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you think Coach Sandusky's better than Ed Cota?
No, Coach Sandusky's not better than Ed Cota. But Coach Sandusky comes from the he's a PSAL product, a product of the PSAL, Erasmus Hall, Billy Cunningham. You know, he's played against some of the greats, the old-time greats that people don't realize or don't give him enough credit. Coach Sandusky's been coaching at the Yeshiva League for over 35 years. Coach, what are some of the things that have changed over the last 35 years in the Yeshiva League?
Well, number one would be the number of teams. You know, back in the 70s or early 80s, you didn't have the North Shores and the YDEs and HALB and SAR, so it's a much tougher league now.
It's a tougher league, would you say? What's changed at Shadia when you first took the job there in '85? You know, you came here as a relatively unknown school, right away took him to the championship. Everybody thought this would be like signs of the times to come, you know. And then, you know, Shadia fell out on a drought for a few years.
Well, as wonderful as Shara is, and I love them all, they never could really make up their mind 100% if they wanted to really emphasize or stay with sports or not. Thus, you know, I left in 2000 because they really weren't leaning that way. and then I went to Kushner and Flatbush, and now I'm back home.
You returned back home to Shadi. You came back to a program that was really left out there for dead. No basketball program. Winning a game was to actually be in a game would have been a big deal. You came in here, no wins. You resurrected the program. How do you do that, Coach? Come back.
A lot of hard work. I felt bad for them because it seemed like YDE was eating their lunch, and I love Rabbi Haber, I love Ray, and I wanted to put Sha'arei back, at least basketball-wise, and now it looks like academically and everything else, the school's doing great, and just a lot of hard work. We got a couple of good ball players, naturally. Unfortunately, we lost Freddie Swed 2 weeks ago to a broken leg.
Sophomore sensation. You brought him up from Boston.
Right.
JV.
Right.
Okay.
Terrific ball player. His brother was also very, very good. Jackie Haber is excellent. So we're lucky to have good ball players, and we coach hard. And unfortunately, you have an incident here and there, like we just had at the Saturn tournament. And
obviously, I mean, you got to. I spoke to Corey, your son, and he was adamant about always sticking up for his players and always protecting your players. And that seems like it's a tradition from father to son to stick up for their players. I mean, that's a Sandusky kind of trait.
Absolutely. That's the way we were taught growing up in Brooklyn and playing at the high level that we played at, in high school and college. And when we see other kids trying to hurt our kids, we're going to stick up for them. And whatever it takes. I mean, that's what any coach should do. I don't care if it's yeshiva, high school, public school, or Catholic school.
Give us a little insight about the game tonight. We have YDE playing against Magen David. YDE's up 26-21. Obviously, the Magen David's best player, Natkin, is out, and Aseri's been out for a good portion of the first half. What do you like about what YDE is doing here?
I mean, I came in later. I've only been here for about 5 minutes, but it seems like they're spacing themselves really well, YDE. I think their big kid on the outside, I'm not sure of his name, the lefty. Kukoc is, he looks like Kukoc. That's pretty good. He's hitting a couple nice shots. He's got some length. Plus you got Sasson and Mashani. YDE has a good team, and Magen is loaded. But we'll see what happens as the game goes on.
We're looking for a lot of good things from Sha'arei. That's what we're looking for now.
Well,
now what's your guys' record now?
We're 6-5, but there's about 4 or 5 teams in the same boat. If we would have had Freddie Swed, there's no doubt in my mind that we'd run the table probably the next 3 games. But without him, I'm hoping we can win 2 out of 3, hopefully, and maybe
get into the playoffs.
Hopefully,
I've seen your team play. You guys would definitely be a dangerous out. You put things together. You guys have
we're good
quality players. You coach really well. They play. These guys are just more fundamentally sound.
The difference is that, let's say YDE this year. YDE is a totally senior-oriented team where we're all juniors, except for one player. So next year, I would tell everybody, watch out for us. If we have one big kid in the middle, that could really, really help us. But yeah, we have some very good athletes.
How is the upcoming grades? Is there any recruiting like these? I've heard there's a lot of recruiting from the different schools, from YDE, from Magen David. I mean, there's a lot of rumors about kids being picked up on early to attend high schools. And Sha'arei really doesn't get the cream of the crop generally.
No, we basically, YDE's been taking probably 70% of our 8th grade class. Thank God we've been able to hold on to some very nice ball players. Magen has gotten some kids from other places, but we have a very good crop of kids coming in. I mean,
how much longer can you do this, Coach? It's already 35 years. I mean, it's sleepless nights, it's dedication, devotion. It's you love what you do, but how much more do you have in you, Coach?
I would say maximum probably another 3 years full time. And then maybe hand it off to Corey and stay around the program. But
I just got a text from you. Watch. He said, "Please don't retire. Please."
He's a wise guy, Coach Mizrahi.
His wife, Coach Sandusky's wife, saying not to retire.
The question is, where's Coach Mizrahi going to be next year? That's the question.
Well, I mean, there's rumors and speculations about Coach Dweck, and I mentioned something, and I don't know if this might be Coach Dweck's last season or not. I don't know. But what do you think about Coach Dweck and going up against him for so many years?
I love Morris. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met. And
somebody referred to Morris Dwight as the David Dinkins of coaching. You know, I mean, I'm not going to say for what reason, but somebody referred to him as the David Dinkins of coaching. But God, give us a little.
Look, when he's had really, really good teams, let's say like Magen has now, he won his championships. I mean, which is what you expect. I mean, and he's always overachieved. You know, he teaches the kids right from wrong. And listen, in this league, you know, when you're not, you know, doing as good as you know, some of the kids might think, they don't look at themselves. They look at the coach. You know, and that's what happens. You know, so good coaches like Morris.
Do you think he's capable of hanging it up, putting down the whistle and hanging it up? I mean, he's a lifer. He's been in this business just as long as you have.
I think he'd miss it a lot, but you know, he's got the athletic director's job. But you know,
and I'm sure I'll have some input there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, sooner or later, you know, you get tired of the second guessing. I mean,
of course. I mean, everybody's a coach. You look at the stands there, and everybody's coaching. Everybody's like, they should be doing this, and why don't they do that?
Yeah, but in the life where I came from, in the PSAL, you know, there was no such thing. I mean, when Bernie Kersner told Billy Cunningham, "This is what you're doing," or George Thompson, who played for the Bucks, or all these other guys who either were major Division I or NBA, you respected what he said because. You know, that's just the way. You never second guess the coach.
Has their parents or anybody ever gotten involved? Well, you were playing for Coach Kersner in Erasmus. Did your mom, dad ever intervene and tell the coach you're doing this or you're doing that? Has there been any situations like that?
At Erasmus, and this is what I try to explain to a lot of the kids in this world, in the yeshiva world, we had 8,000. That's 8,000 kids in my high school.
Wow.
2,000 kids in a grade. We had a basketball gym of 60 or 70 kids from the best players in New York City going to Erasmus. And that's what you had to deal with. You know,
that's insanity.
You know, you couldn't open your mouth, you know, and if you did, you were gone because there were 50 other kids ready to take your spot. You know, different world here.
Of course, absolutely.
You stay?
Yeah, stay, Coach. Once you stay here, Danny.
All right.
No, you stay with us here, man. No, you got a comment also.
Good. Put that on your phone.
Well, Coach Sandusky's going to stay with us in the booth here to carry us through for the second half. Magen David leading YD 26-21. Daniel LaRusso decided to fight. Nusseri came out here for the second half, Coach. He's. It looked like he was favoring his shoulder, and it came in, made an immediate impact. Now, Magen David came back by hitting 3 3-pointers late in the second half.
Right.
Cut that deficit down. Do you think Morris is going to come out of that zone, or maybe perhaps identify the shooters more?
Well, when Nusseri in the lineup, the whole thing changes. I mean, he's probably a top 2 or 3 player in the league. So, with him there, you're certainly going to have to identify him. And problem is, when you do identify him, then the other kids on Magen, who are all solid, Cone, Jajati, you know, it makes them better also. So it changes the game.
Yeah.
It always changes the game.
Yes, so. I mean, this kid could light it up at any time. It looked like he was hesitant to shoot in the first half.
He's very good.
Here's Cole with another 3. In and out. Oh, weak side. This is one of your former players. And Tebby, there's that 3-1-1 press. Get the ball to the middle now. He's got to beat it down. And Kukoc, all right. Nice way to beat the press.
David and Tebby?
That's David, Shalomo and Tebby, and David and Tebby.
Oh, okay.
He's got both cantorial skills and basketball skills.
There you go.
And Nusseri for 3, no good. Kukoc with the rebound.
The big boy Kukoc.
Yeah. He's got length, he's long, he can shoot also.
Yep.
He can throw it down also, Kukoc. From the corner for 3, no good. It is Jaime. Aggressive. Jaime's capable of scoring 30, 40 any night. You know, once he gets going.
Absolutely.
I mean, he hurt you in the last 3 minutes. Oh, inside to Lottie. Gets that stuff right back in his face. And there's running the brakes. And Jajati with the rough finishes. Here comes that 3-1-1.
Also very good.
Why the inbound? He can move. I don't understand why he can't move. And Kukoc finishes again. You see, Coach, you always tell your guys after a made basket you can run the baseline.
Right.
And it disturbs me the YD's inbounding the ball and beat the basket like that. You know,
We had a kid in the section tournament who did that.
And he wanted the foul. What are you saying, Coach?
I'm saying we had a kid in the section tournament who did that. He took the ball out. I mean, we go over it 100 times. Right into the basketball and right back in his face. I mean,
He possibly should be sticking to learning Torah, coach, instead of basketball. And Alfax. Oh, he's an excellent player, Alfax. From
Yes.
Damascus. Good shooter. He's got to be identified and spotted up with. He's not shy either.
No, he needs to be open though. He doesn't create his own shot.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of like a Jaime open for three from the corner. You think Magen David will come out of that zone also?
This might hurt us in the playoffs
Oh, of course.
because YD and us are very close,
Yeah.
and they have the tiebreaker against us.
Oh, true. Inside, Jajadi gets it out to Antebi. Antebi looks to go baseline. Gets it out to Nasseri. It looks like he's a highlight reel on every pass. Antebi from the corner, no good. Kobe back to Alfax. Alfax swings it out to Heine. Kobe for three, no good. A lot of good looks here for YDE.
Yeah, wide open
A lot of
looks.
good looks. Nope. This kid Johnny takes it to the basket hard. Creates a lot of contact.
I think they lose him next year, don't they, Jajadi?
He's a senior.
And Natkin's a senior, right?
Natkin's a senior also. I mean, they always come up with something else, but
Yeah.
to replace him. But they don't go deep at all, Magen David.
Yeah, but they don't have to because they stay in a zone, and
Except for the
that's
press.
what keeps them at
Kukoc
it.
tried to shovel that pass in. Should have taken it up. What were you saying, Coach? Because they stay in the zone?
A zone that keeps you out of foul trouble for the most part.
Good finish by Jajadi. Well, you are the expert and the master of the junk defenses, Coach. With the teams that you had to deal with over the course of the years, you got to find a way to keep it close.
Listen, we were a tiny school. You got to try to keep the games close to the bigger school.
Well, of course. I remember some of your games back in the late 80s. Those 30, 31, 30 games. Oh, Morris Swick livid about that.
Right.
To go to the ball, go to the ball, go to the ball. As a coach, do you teach your kids that every pass is a bad pass and you got to go to the ball?
That every pass is a bad pass?
Assume every pass is going to be a bad pass and you just have to go to the ball.
I mean, I teach them to go to the
Good
ball,
pass
but
inside the beat.
I don't teach them that it's a bad pass, but I teach them that you have to...
And an early timeout. That was a good feed by Jajadi to Bijou.
getting back to what you were talking about before as far as man-to-man versus zone.
Yeah.
Again, in high school and college, no matter where I played, we never played zone, ever. There was no such thing in my high school in the suicide division that you would play
It was unheard of to play zone.
unheard of. You would have been laughed at.
So,
Sure.
No, tournament, man. Yep. They play a lot of, oh, so you were saying, Coach, you were talking about zone, Coach Sandusky. The father of the junk defense. But he was saying that Erasmus and back growing up, zone was unheard of.
Unheard of. And in my college at Brockport State,
Okay.
we played against, Calvin Murphy from Niagara. We played against
Calvin Murphy, wow.
Randy Smith from the Buffalo Braves, who played for Buffalo
That is
State.
amazing. Some big time names you played against.
Yeah, and you just, even me, and I was pretty good. I averaged 11 points a game on my freshman year. I couldn't question my coach. I had a point guard who could have gone anywhere in the country.
That was a great finish. Sorry, Coach.
That was getting paid a lot of money to come to our school under the table, as we would
Good
say.
pass by Nasseri. Wow, this kid is a player.
Yep.
He's got great court vision, great presence of mind.
Hey, close game. 4-point game.
Kukoc takes it up, can't finish. He's looking for the foul. The speech to Nasseri.
He should really dominate down low.
Kukoc,
because he's so much bigger than everybody
He
else.
may have traveled. He wanted him to shoot that. This kid's got major good presence of mind, Nasseri. To Johnny inside, back to
Nice
Bijou
pass.
again. Coach,
YD's got to answer here. They're in trouble. Who won the JV game?
Magen David.
What?
By 16. Kukoc in and out. Bijou the rebound. JV. Oh, here comes Johnny makes contact.
You can see it turning. Game of momentum.
Oh, wow. Big time. Big time. big-time finish by Johnny, and he's a big-time player. Goes to the basket hard, makes contact. Man, this is why Magen David is Magen David.
Well, legit. Spike does a good job with him, and Morris does a good job with YD. They're both,
The real deal. Well, Morris is telling me, he wanted his guys to have that memory of that 30-point blowout in the tournament.
Absolutely.
Here from downtown for 3 would have been big. Oh, and there's the run. Oh, and Nuseri in the open court is devastating. He is devastating in the open court, and another timeout. And Magen David is
Nuseri goes to the basket. Beautiful.
Yeah. He gets up there also. He's got major hops.
Crazy.
Major hops, Nuseri.
Yeah, Dan, I'm going to go back to court.
Very impressive. What?
I'm going to go back to court.
You're leaving the booth, Coach?
I'll come back.
All right, come back for the fourth quarter. Come back for the fourth quarter. Coach, he's back. The great Jan Sandusky, man.
Great Kenny Latiato, one of the greatest announcers there is in the world of yeshiva basketball.
Just not coaches, man.
What's your line? The worst basketball league?
Well, this is clearly the worst basketball league north of the Mason-Dixon. Would you happen to agree with that, Coach?
Don't get me in trouble.
This is the great Jan Sandusky. He's produced more Talmudic scholars and rabbis than any coach in the history of coaching. Anyway, good job, Coach. Good to have you in the booth, man. He's going back to enjoy the game, Coach Sandusky. Magen David on a big-time run.
Again,
here.
we might have to switch streams. I have like 10% left.
Magen David on a big-time run, and Coach Wick is really unhappy, Coach. Really unhappy.
Oh, Rabbi Max is here.
Where's Rabbi Max? Sorry, go ahead. Rabbi Max, the
They
former
were down.
Magen
They
David.
were down big, and they came back.
Yeah?
Freaking Nuseri, man. He's just amazing. He really is amazing.
Rabbi Max in the house. What I could say, Rabbi Max is the Yetzir on basketball. You know, you should learn Torah from him, but definitely not basketball. And here comes YDE. Jaime for 3 to answer. Oh!
Big shot. Big shot.
Great players answering the bell. This is what he's got to do. Stepped up big time. Let's see. Oh, here's the man. Mishania guarding Nuseri. Let's see if they can contain. Zafrani and Mishania playing together. He should just lay off and give him some spell. Oh, he gets right by him. Nuseri with a block. Oh! Toby was a little late to take that charge. Rabbi Max, would you not agree he was late to take the charge?
I don't know why they're forcing him to lift.
Well, I mean, he's beating his man left. I think, what's his name, should, Nuseri shooting 2. Yeah, he's got to lay off him and force him right to Shania. You know? What's this?
The Wi-Fi password.
Oh. What was it? MDY?
Oh, I could share. Forget it. I'm sharing it.
MDY? Oh.
Done.
You sharing it? Nuseri's second one is good. Zafrani. 38, 148 left in the third quarter. Zafrani gets it to Alfax. Alfax back to Zafrani. Trunk is using a short bench here tonight. As Mishania gets it out to Kukoc. Kukoc in the corner. Oh, hangs it out to dry. Horrible.
Ooh.
Gets it out to Zafrani. Back to Alfax. Kicks it offense. Alfax. Kicks it out to Mishania for 3. The knuckler. No good. Hustles in there. That could be pivotal as he's not getting back here. And here comes Tajani again in the open floor. Oh. What a great finish. 42-38. And Morris Wug is living. As he has Eliyahu Cohen checking in there. Probably from Mishania. Zafrani. One pass that gets Kukoc open. Kukoc has it. Zafrani. Rabbi Max, what do you see here? What do you like over here?
Go to the post.
Mishania to Toby.
Go next one.
Toby back to
Go, take
Mishania.
this. Take this.
Back to Toby. Toby penetrates. Pull up from 8. No good. And another rebound. Rabbi Max, we're joined here by Rabbi Max in the booth. The Yetzir Hara basketball, but one of the all-time good guys as far as Torah. Rabbi Max, tell us what's going on here.
Let me check. Let me see first. 1 second.
Oh, good hustle. Rabbi Max doing a play-by-play.
Looks like Magen David is running this famous play that they always run, some type of like a weave play, a handoff play.
Is this one of your plays that you run with
No, but the way to beat it is you have to trap the ball, I believe.
Look for Nuseri to come off a screen
Yes.
here. Now, Alfax has got to show here.
Right, they got to trap the
They're
ball.
doing it. They might know they're hoping for one here. Oh, backdoor here.
Backdoor.
Oh, jeez. That's horrible. Wow. Magen David just took over this game, and Toby just... Oh, man. Toby just got beat backdoor. Is that something you teach, Rabbi Max? Overplay aggressively in G.
Yes, at times.
At times. Well, he got beat back door there, Kobe, and it looked horrible there. What do you think Magen and YDE needs to do here in the fourth quarter?
YDE, they need to go to the post, play in and out. Stop playing on the ball on the perimeter. Go to Kukoc in the post. He's got a size advantage on the men.
He's got a big size advantage, but they're not even pass faking it inside there.
Right.
They're not even pass faking it. Is this surprising? Magen without their star player, the MVP of the Hofstra tournament,
I believe, yes.
I mean, they got some really big time players here. This kid Jajadi.
Nasseri, they start three juniors, by the way. Edmund Anteby, Tico, and Abba Nasseri all start. Three juniors.
Edmund Anteby is David Anteby's son.
That's correct.
He has good basketball genes and he's got good Pazanut skills also.
That is true.
He's got Shlomo Anteby his cantorial skills. What? Oh boy, we might have to go offline, man. Well, fourth quarter, man. I don't like this lineup now for YDE, I'll tell you that. You know, this is a very suspect defensive lineup, and I don't like it. So what happened? Oh, the third quarter, Magen just blitzed them.
Yeah.
There wasn't even pressure, you know. They just, Truck had to come out of the zone, and they can't contain him in man. You know, YDE likes to play that aggressive man, and there's no containing. This is what you call Jaime time here. Jaime's got to step up here in the worst way. You know, for YDE to win this game, Jaime's got to step up here. Inside to Kukoc.
That's it.
Kukoc inside.
He
just missed the layup.
Hey, run.
Here comes Magen.
You got to get back.
Devastating in the open court. All these guys go to the basket hard. And Tebby from the baseline, no good.
Go.
By Alfax.
They got to push the pace.
Rabbi Max calling to push. But they don't have the numbers here. I think they got to get Jaime in the corner. And they'll get a lot of open shots here. You know, overload that corner.
Good.
Kukoc inside. Oh, good finish.
Very good play.
This is a play designed by Rabbi Max. Rabbi Max, you could say a Jewish prayer for that man.
I did play for Truck for a few years.
Oh. A little contentious here. And 15 with the shove. I don't know why he's getting in his face. I would lay off. Well, how would you play a guy like Nasseri?
I guess you got to try to give him the shot a little. I mean, obviously his main weapon is his drive. So
sure. Would you deny when he catches the ball, run a double team at him right away?
Yeah, possibly. With this lineup, Magen has.
Now watch Cohen the way he's playing it. He can't contain.
No one's gonna stay in front of him.
You know.
And they got away with a foul.
Yeah, they did. I mean, the referees are letting him play.
He's automatically gonna beat you with the first step. So you got to play back on him.
So in other words, deny.
And then when he can't
contain and run a double team right away. You know, I think that's what YDE can beat Magen David from the corners. You know, they have to overload the corners against that zone. You know, you get Kukoc, Jaime, get another shooter there, and overload. A lot of pass fakes they need. But I'll tell you, this is where Jaime's got to step up.
How many points does Jaime have on the night?
Jaime for 3.
Bang. Oh, here he goes. There he goes. Okay, so they overcame that little push by Magen David.
Players play well. Great players win games.
Let's see what Magen David runs.
Nasseri being checked by the Alcorn. Comes over screen. Let's see.
He's not shooting. This guy's not shooting.
And
Tebby will shoot.
Oh, he's got his back to the basket, Kern. Gets it out to Jajadi.
You gotta live with that. If he hits that, let's go. You gotta live with that.
Oh, okay. Good strategy by Kukoc then.
Good defense.
That jumper, you gotta live
that was good
it.
defense. Look at the post.
43.
Look at the post.
6 minutes left. Maxiel, go look at the post. Now Jaime and Kukoc, he's got to keep switching. Instant offense, Alfax for 3. No good.
Get back.
He's a good shooter for a Shami.
Yes.
He's one of the better Shami players they have. Oh, he traveled. Now lay off him now. Overplay him right, but lay off.
He's going left. He's gonna.
Now would you run a double team right at him to make him give up the ball?
Just play back. He's 10 feet beyond.
That's what I would do also. I mean, he's explosive.
He's not shooting.
Back to Jajadi. Stay home on Jajadi. Jaime's got to stay home. Kobe checking Cohen.
So they're all lefty.
Yeah. Oh. And Tebby.
Silly
foul by Kukoc.
Yep. Got to knock at his hands in there. Move his feet.
That's YDE's 4th team foul. Magen David has only 1 team foul here in the second half. Second half. Rabbi Max, what did you have a seat, man? Oh, somebody took your chair, man.
We'll get one at the timeout. I'm gonna get a
Okay,
chair.
at the timeout, Rabbi Max is going to get a chair. All right, take us into this possession, Rabbi Max. Are you talking, man? Take us to the possession.
Okay, see? That's it. Watch your back.
Oh, Jajati can't finish.
Good defense. Good half-court defense.
He got an open look there. He's got to make that, Jajati.
Yeah. Saying if you're YDE, you live with that. Look at the post. Oh, he had the post for a second.
Hey, not even
Now,
looking
look
to shoot.
There we go.
Inside the Kukoc.
He should have went to the basket.
Don't hang your head. Oh, there's no Seri. Oh,
Good.
you got to come through with good hustle.
Wow. I don't know.
And a quick timeout.
Wow.
Oh, Rabbi Max going to get a chair. Danny sporting the new keeper. Ladies and gentlemen, Magen David 44, YDE 43. Just a point of mention. We're sitting here live in the booth with Rabbi Max Duche, known as the Yetzer Hara basketball, one of the all-time good Talmudic and Torah guys. Rabbi Max Duche. Rabbi, 44-43 here. YDE, Magen David ball. What do you see them coming out of this timeout here?
I think Magen's going to run that same play again because they usually score off it, that so-called handoff weave, whatever you call it. They usually just keep running it until they get something to the basket, a back door, someone cutting.
Or just pretty much clear it out from this area and just let him penetrate. I mean, they move well. They really, really move well at the ball. Their ball movement is fantastic. You know, a lot of guys see the floor well. I mean,
They're very athletic. Athletic is the key word, I think.
You could tell they're well coached also now.
I'm gonna have to get rid of the microphone. If I do my voice,
Oh,
I can get the charger and I can just put it closer to the signal sometimes.
okay, whatever it is, Danny. How much time are we done with? Oh, wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got 3% left. So we might be missing a treat here. Blah. This is a snooze fest, Rabbi Max. I'd rather watch paint dry or grass grow, but nonetheless, this is Yeshiva Hoops. Okay,
Danny's usually.
What do you think of that call, Rabbi?
I didn't see what happened really. I'm assuming he wasn't set on the screen. That's what I think.
All right, he kind of pushed him down, so we weren't sure. And his coach was wrong. He's coming back. Gets it out to Cohen. Inside the
Look at
the whole length there. Ah, he couldn't finish.
And he's a lefty. He had to.
He's got to finish that. That's not going to go in the Kukoc highlight reel.
Oh, he had it.
He's got to finish
That was a big opportunity.
We got 13 viewers here in the stands, and it's 44-43. Magen David. 4:19 left in the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We might lose connection. Cohen cheating. Oh, good steal by Cohen. And he gets, that ball. Hey, remember that, Rabbi Max? The great Bill Bradley, Senator Bill Bradley, came out with a book with a sense of where you are. And Cohen has got to understand where he's at. You know, he's got to get a sense of where he is. And
You'll have to talk loud.
well, Max, we're off the mics.
Okay.
We're unmiked and we have to talk loud. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost some commentary here. Oh, there's no Seri penetrating. Let's get out to Jajati. Oh. Here? And Magen David showing good patience, man. Mishania, tough defender, being checked. And Tevi being checked by Jaime. That's a good matchup for Jaime. Gets it out to Jajati. Jajati baseline, good move. Oh, what a switch.
Wow.
Oh, Kukoc. Well, he beat him baseline and he went to hell. I mean, Kukoc can't contain him, Danny. It's just not a good matchup for Kukoc. And he's got to switch it. And Spike is like John Chaney. He doesn't line up his guys for the free throw.
I don't know.
I don't get that either, but I guess he has faith in his guys. They must be exceptional free throw shooters. 47-43. Almost picked up by Michelle. Gets it out to Cohen. Cohen inside the Google. You know, it's now looking inside. He's got to just check it out. Go ahead and penetrate. Kukoc, that is finest moment. Man, he had that. He's pissed off at himself. And Max Duche's calling the game already. The double stack. Let's Let's see what Magen runs here. A lot of patience there. Kuko between guarding Tajani. This is a really bad matchup for him. And they're running the same thing, a double stack. This Seri, kind of like, they got to go over the top. What? You got to trap that, yes. You know? This Seri tough, getting back to Cohen. A lot of time, 47-43. You know, Tajani. Kuko reaching, Tajani penetrates, and he just...
Wow.
It's so easy.
Wow.
How does he do it as a lefty, Max? Oh my Max, as a lefty. Think about it. You know, when that people play, he's got to just do something, man. Someone's got to force him right here. Tajani after Kuko. This is Jaime time. Jaime the best week since that 8-3. He's got 157 left, 49-43. Kuko driving, and I don't know if he'll be shooting two or he's on the ground. Like I said, as before, Jaime's got to step up. And Coach Spike is animated. You know, he's got his guys all fired up, man. Coach Spike, he had the great Zarif playing for him last year.
Great inbounder.
Zarif, one of the greatest inbounders in Yeshiva League history. Zarif? I don't know. Maybe.
Let's see who Coach Sholani got to do the book.
He's got it stopped.
This is it right here.
Instant offense, Alpha.
Big shot. Big shot. Oh.
Silly foul.
All right.
Big time shot. And Morris White is livid.
It's 1-1.
Oh, no.
Is that the 6th or 7th?
The 6th.
All right, good foul. Good foul.
Now Morris White going offense, defense. Offense, defense. Got a trap down. Let's see if they overplay Tajani. He's super quick also.
Ooh, almost.
A lot of pressure. 49-46. Alphaz with a huge three. Tajani's got to send him to his right. And there's another check. Katash. And look to Kuko to get subbed right back in for Katash. Morris White playing offense. What? He's not playing offense, defense. That's when do you shoot 1-on-1 on the 7th?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. This is like a John Chaney kind of move. He's got so much faith in his guys making free throws. These guys are good. Are you surprised that he didn't bring back Kukoc for offense, Coach Dweck?
Yeah, maybe he's hurt.
His feelings or physically? I'm not sure. 51-46. Yes, when Kukoc made that shot. This is reminiscent of that, where Scottie Pippen was waved off for the last shot.
What a shot. Oh.
Sammy assassin.
I feel overtime.
1 minute left. Yeah, you got to put him on the line if they can't get it through.
Not him. Don't foul him.
Don't foul Johnny. Good shot. Why the defense is living. And I always say, there's no guilty man in Shawshank, Rabbi Max. There's nobody ever fouled in this year. Unbelievable, man. Again, off the line. Johnny just calmly made 2 free throws before.
I feel 1 for 2.
Well, he's got to make the first one. Now, are you surprised again that Truck hasn't brought in another offensive player?
Kukoc?
Yeah, he's got to bring Kukoc back in for another shooter. Colby, maybe? What? This is unsportsmanlike, Coach, to make noise while he's shooting free throws. Johnny, ice in his name. And right now, Johnny is the S-White machine player of the game. I thought the Mishanias would be giving him free Mazda, but he is the S-White machine player of the game.
Wow. Big shot. for one. 2 for 1.
Steals the ball. Misseri out of nowhere with the tactical instinct. He steals the ball. And Okafor is pissed, man. Okafor is pissed, man. No, not right now.
Watch that.
Oh, Misseri just put the knife in the heart of Magen. Why do you need it?
Okay, I think I'm going to go back to the mic.
Now you get the foul? YDE came out smoking. Misseri on the bench, not get on the bench. But these guys are just loaded, coach. This kid's Johnny, unbelievable. Misseri.
Yeah, let me plug it back in. Let me see. I should have enough now.
Okay. Where's the plug? Excellent job by Coach Spike. Wants to make sure nothing bad would happen. What? Okafor. What went wrong here in the second half of YDE, man?
They just don't give Jaime the ball. That's it. They don't give Jaime the ball.
Jaime's got to be like Keyshawn, get him the damn ball.
Right? If he had the ball, the game would have been over.
Jaime's got to shoot the ball more, man.
No, he's got to get the ball more.
The fans are clearing out.
Yep, the fans are clearing out,
The
man.
fans are freaking disappointed.
Well, I'll tell you something.
What do you mean? It's 20 seconds.
Katash is shooting in front of
Down by 6.
Is he shooting too well? Stranger things have happened, man.
Alcoa presents.
Fantastic finishes. America's game is fantastic. Well, stranger things have happened, but that's why Coach Dweck called it, Spike Dweck called a timeout. We got to focus on the after-game handshakes, man, and see what goes on here. And we got to figure that out. Rabbi Max is eagerly awaiting it. Katash, I can't see what's going on.
Guys, let's see.
Three-pointer. A 2-point shot. We can't see what's going on here. You want to move over a little, Danny? Rabbi Max, let's move over.
Mr. 3. Who hit that through?
No, it's a 2-point shot. What? So 3-pointer. Somebody hit a 3 from the corner. As the fans have gone out. Oh, why was that substitution so late? You know, I thought Trug would be playing offense, defense with Kukoc, and we're not sure why the substitution was so late. Is that Leon Led watching the game?
No, it's not.
Oh, maybe. We're not sure. Oh, now they got him on the bench. Oh, Coach Dweck freezing Misseri. It's still a 1-on-1.
That's Rabbi Max's guy.
Misseri?
Yeah.
Have you, wait,
He taught him from when he was 3 years old.
Rabbi Max, you taught Misseri how to play. Did you teach him Torah, Rabbi Max?
A little.
You taught him Torah. You taught him how to cheat on defense. And he played that passing lane beautifully. And he just skied to the finish, man. Good player. You know, these guys shoot such a high percentage, Magen David. They don't really take any bad shots. How many bad shots this game have you seen by Magen David? They don't turn over the ball. They shoot high percentage. I mean, these guys, you know, no question why they're the overwhelming favorite to repeat this story.
And without their best player.
And without their best player tonight. I mean, listen, I just want to let you know, YD is no easy out also. YD is a really, really quality team coach. And YD, like Sade, will be a tough out in the playoffs. I mean, nobody wants to play this guy. You think this? Yeah. The truth is, I don't think really seeding really matters for these guys. I mean, these guys can win anywhere. It just seems like.
Put it on.
Oh, the foam fell. Rabbi Max, 1-on-1. Now, shot. Oh, he missed it. Now, with Coach Spike foul there, Max. What is the strategy? Gets it out to Jaime. Jaime being double teamed. He's got to get rid of it. Somebody's got to get it out. Let's see if the foul's going to come. Oh, Cohen. Oh, boy. Wow. Now, Coach, There it is. That's the game. Did you like that? Oh, that's right for the lineup shades. Did you like that non-timeout call by Coach White? What did you think there? Magen David survives 55-52, but did you like that non-foul call by Coach Dweck? The non-timeout by Morris Dweck.
Okay, we're going to
We're going to the handshaking now. Let's see. Coach Dweck talking to Morris Dweck.
This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about.
I'm sure, man.
After a hard-fought game.
Yep. As you focus on, are you focusing on Coach Dweck?
No, I'm focused on the left line.
On the handshakes.
Coach Spike hugging everybody. Look, that's sportsmanship. That really is. Hard-fought
Hold
game.
on, safe, man. Now, did you like the non-timeout by Morris Dweck there? Do you as a coach, would you call a timeout after that missed free throw?
After my first game tonight, whatever I do was wrong. So.
Rabbi Max, do you call timeout after that missed free throw, or you just kind of set up your offense? A dejected, disappointed Coach Morris Dweck heading to the locker room. I mean,
want to see if we can get an interview with him?
Tough loss. We will definitely not get an interview with him.
Get an interview with Spike?
No, maybe Coach Frank. Anything to say to us? All right. No problem, Coach Frank. Let's see if we get Coach Halwani in the booth. Rabbi Max greeting his players, teaching them Torah. Coach Halwani. No, man. Well, we got the Sandusky's back. Coach Sandusky, what did you think there? What would you do now? That's what everybody was asking. The same exact thing. The same exact questions the young man was asking. Coach Sandusky.
I'm not saying a word.
Coach Sandusky, after the missed free throw, do you call timeout, 12 seconds left, or do you just go?
No comment.
Well, I guess situations repeat themselves. And you just don't want to comment and speculate as to what you would do.
Another coach's decision.
Of course. No, nobody questions it. But we were discussing it with somebody last week regarding Natkin's shot. After the made free throw, they were suggesting that Spike should have called timeout. He didn't have any timeouts, though, and Natkin just took the ball and made that three against Heschel to win the game. So, I mean, most coaches I know don't like to call a timeout to give the defense a chance to say. What? A lot of coaches.
Well, because it gives the defense time to set up.
Time to set up there.
Right.
And
What would Coach Mizrahi have done?
Coach Mizrahi, he said after his game tonight he wouldn't have done anything. Coach Mizrahi is all about praying. Cool coach, good job, man. Cool coach.
Praying and vacuums.
Good job, man. You got to get to the locker room, but were you disappointed with the lack of offense-defense substitution at the end of the game?
Wasn't disappointed. We all played as a team, and that's what mattered. So next game, I guarantee that we could take it out. Thank you.
Absolutely. Good job, cool coach.
Coach Corey.
Coach Corey Sandusky.
Gotta go.
Oh, man. Boo. Tier 2 championship. This is Alan Mal is the Gene Banks of the Sephardic community. He's got that Tinkerbell rainbow kind of shot. He's got a good tan. And I told Alan Mal as a friend that I'm his only friend. Alan Mal, you coming in, man? Come to the booth. Remember who's your only friend, Alan Mal. Remember who your only friend is.
Alan Malley here with Larry Bird.
Remember who your only friend is.
Oh, my only friend.
He's got that rainbow shot now. How much
Hitting shots. You see me hitting last night? Look good.
How much impact?
Maxi Malley last year, 17-0. Perfect season.
How much impact does an Alan Malla have on the Magen David team?
Has an impact. The rooting's amazing. The energy level. I walk in. We're losing. I walk in. We start winning. It's amazing.
Any interest of sitting on the bench, Alan Malla?
Coaching.
Coach Malla.
There's a possibility that I'll coach my grandkids. You know, I have 6 grandkids right
You have
now.
6 grandkids. Wow.
And I'm still
You're still a youthful guy, man.
Yeah, I was guarding Gurney all night.
Ralph Cohen, also.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. So you might be getting into coaching, Alan.
Thinking about YDE, you know, giving Chuck a little break.
Well, Truck is...
Can't do worse than Chuck, can I?
Sorry, I'm just joking, Chucky. I love you.
Truck might be stepping down. There's rumors about it.
Nah, he'll never step down. And when he does, we got his replacement.
That's all right.
Okay.
He's got Coach Mizrahi. The great Alan Malla, the best rainbow shot in the center.